Coming up on Look Today, well, Glens Falls Hospital has been awarded close to $20 million in state funding. I've got details. Plus, an Argentine Dance Company rehearses at Skidmore College for an up-and-coming performance at SPAC. We were there. More on that coming up. And a lawsuit is being filed against the Planning Board of Saratoga Springs. I've got those details. All ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and this is Look Today. Well, tonight's program, I sit down with Ann Schneider-Costigan. She's Deputy Executive Director for Disability Services, and we're joined by Robert Marini. He's the CEO of Marini Homes, and they're here to talk about the Ciro's Cup that's happening tomorrow. I also sat down with Meg Kelly. She's Deputy Mayor of Saratoga Springs. She's here to talk about her decision to run for mayor of Saratoga. Plus, we got your weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these headline stories. In our lead story, what a lead story. Glens Falls Hospital has been awarded close to $20 million in state funding. Now, the funding will be used to build a medical village on the main site of the hospital. And a press conference was held today to make the announcement. This is the largest grant in the hospital's history. It is also the largest transformation program grant awarded in the Capital and North Country regions, and the fourth largest in the state. While we were at the press conference today, we spoke to Diane Shagru. She's president, CEO of Glens Falls Hospital.
We were completely thrilled and overwhelmed yesterday when we received a notification from the governor's office that we were the recipient of this $20 million grant. It is the largest grant, whether it be public or private, in the history of our organization for the 120 years that we have existed.
This is big news for the North Country. All right, other news. Argentine Dance Company, Che Malumbo, rehearsed at Skidmore's Dance Theater today. Now, they're preparing for their debut performance at SPAC, which is happening tomorrow. The all-male company will present thrilling percussive dance and music performance. Now, the performance celebrates the unique nature of South American, the cowboy tradition. That's pretty interesting. All right, switching from news to weather. Well, today saw clear skies, temperatures in the 80s, high humidity. Let's see how the rest of the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thanks, Jesse. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser with your first look weather forecast. Right now across the nation, we have multiple areas of high pressure, one towards Kentucky and Tennessee, another one over the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to provide a lot of heat and humidity. We'll see high temperatures in parts of the Midwest and the Southeast above 95 to 100 degrees, with heat indices exceeding 105 to 110. Thus, excessive heat warnings and heat advisories have been issued for many areas across the Midwest and portions of the Southeast. In addition, a cold front boundary making its way through the Great Lakes and into portions of the Northeast tonight, and that's going to be some wet weather chances with low temperatures across the Northeast, mainly in the 60s and lower 70s. Across the Capital District, we'll see low temperatures mainly in the lower to mid 60s. We'll see a 64-degree low in Whitehall. Towards Glens Falls, we'll see a low of 64 degrees, and up towards elevation, 61 tonight in Johnsburg. We'll see patchy fog late, partly cloudy skies, and then for Thursday we'll see mostly sunny with a high of 86 degrees. So this cold front boundary is making its way towards the viewing area as of now. Looks to be a dry one, mostly sunny and mild as you walk out the door. Temperatures in the lower 70s. We'll see highs reaching the mid 80s for the next couple of days. Slight chance of storms on Friday. We'll have an 83-degree high on Saturday after a morning low of 62. But then another cold front for real is going to bring rain chances at about 50% under mostly cloudy skies. Sunday and Monday will drop the highs to the upper 70s and lows in the lower 60s with a southwest breeze. That's a look at the first look weather forecast. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser. Now I'll send it back to you, Jesse.
Thanks, Clarence. All right, back to the news. Now we got an update regarding Shelters of Saratoga and their desire to build a new Code Blue shelter. Well, after Shelters of Saratoga faced opposition regarding the new site for the shelter, well, the Planning and Zoning Boards of Saratoga Springs unanimously did approve the site. Well, now they've hired a lawyer who's representing a group of residents who are opposed. Now, they filed a lawsuit against the city of Saratoga. So obviously, we're going to have more on this story in coming days. Now, other news, guess what? We got a great update on the Saratoga County Fair. It's running until Sunday. I know you've been waiting to hear this. The Axe Women of Maine are back at the fair. Well, leave it to Donna Frank. She was there today, who spoke to the founder of the Axe Women, Alyssa Harper.
Things are you going to be doing?
We are going to be chopping, sawing, axe throwing, log rolling. We're going to be racing with really loud chainsaws.
Racing like who are you chasing? Your husband?
Sometimes.
Oh yeah, I like that. So all right, well I think it's probably one of the most popular acts here at the fair, and it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful week and beautiful people here. So you know what? I say you better get out here and you better check out the Axe Women of Maine and everything else here at the fair.
Let's just say women throwing axes, fair and balanced news. Stay tuned. At the end of the show, guess what? In our lookout tonight, Donna Frank will throw an axe, and it won't be at me. Up next, I sit down with Ann Schneider-Costigan. She's Deputy Executive Director for Disability Services. And we're joined by Robert Marini. He's CEO of Marini Homes. They're here to talk about the Ciro's Cup that's happening tomorrow. Plus, I also sit down with Meg Kelly. Now, she's the Deputy Mayor for Saratoga, and she's here to talk about her decision to run for mayor of Saratoga Springs. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Then give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. Well, as the two Frankfurters who were standing next to a mailbox said, you may already be a wiener. Carrie Ann, Gregory Kelly, you won tickets to the Saratoga County Fair. Gonna have to pick them up here, Saratoga Studio, between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. between now and the end of the week. And by the way, you want to enter? We've still got some tickets. Like and share our post. We'll capture your name, and you have a chance to win the tickets, and we'll announce it right here on air the next day. And as I told you all week long, the reaction to this, it's been remarkable. You cannot believe the people who have called in, showed up, shared the post, and actually showed up here at the studio. It's been really a wonderful promotion. By the way, the Argentine Dance Company, Che Malambo, we were at the rehearsal today at Skidmore. Man alive, is this fun. This is really interesting. And they're performing at SPAC tomorrow, so you want to catch that. Sit on the lawn. Art is language. Ciro's Cup tomorrow night, and the proceeds go to benefit the Center for Disability Services. Really quite an event. And last but not least, as we promised, it's not any news station that could get Donna Frank to throw an axe. Now, when she threw it, truth be told, first couple of times we weren't sure we could even find it in Ballston Spa. But the third time, she actually hit the target. So here is Donna Frank throwing an axe. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Duck, everyone.
I'm letting go. I'm going to let go. Let's watch.